Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, we'll be learning one very interesting concept inside OOP called super keyword. See, I think you remembered I showed you some of the example, and I was also discussing about what is constructor overriding and method overriding. That means if you have something in the child class and that thing, if you're looking for, first of all, it will check that particular, let's say methods or constructor. Otherwise, it will go to the parent one. Okay. Now see here, I called this particular by. So my child class method is getting executed, but I'm not able to access the parent class method right now. Okay, so how I can do it? I told you now I will be using one concept called super keyword. Okay, inside OOP. So with the help of that, actually, we can easily call the parent class, let's say attribute as well as the method. So let me show you one example. So I'll copy the same code as it is. So here I'm going to paste it. Now here, simply what I will do, everything is fine. So simply in the child class, I'm going to take a keyword called super. Okay, super, you can see super. Now let's say I want to execute this by inside my parent class. Okay, so what I will do, I'll just give dot by. Okay, dot by. Now see what will happen. This particular super keyword, it will just go to the parent class and it will execute this particular method right now. Okay, now let me show you. So if I now execute the program, see if I execute the program right now, see both by is getting executed. First of all, this will get executed buying a phone inside a smartphone constructor, then buying a phone inside phone constructor. That means this one is also getting executed. So that's how with the help of super keyword or super function, what you can do, you can access your parent class attribute as well as the method. So this is for the method actually access. Now how I can do for the attribute execution. Okay, so let me show you another example. So guys, you can see I have kept another example, the same example, phone and smartphone. Now phone will take actually 3 parameter, price, brand and camera, and here I'm initializing one by one. Then I'm taking another class called smartphone, then I'm performing the inheritance with the phone. Then inside that you can see I have taken a constructor. Okay, inside that I have taken a constructor, and inside this constructor I'm taking all the input. Okay, all the input for both of the classes. You can see I'm also taking price, brand, camera, price, brand, camera, as well as I'm also taking the smartphone input, which is nothing but voice and RAM. Okay, voice and RAM. Now here inside that I'm taking a super keyword, you can see. And now if you want to access the attribute, okay, if you want to access the attribute inside a class, that means inside your parent class, you have to take this particular init. That means you are telling, just try to go inside parent class and whatever, let's say, that means whatever, let's say attribute present inside the constructor, that means inside the init, okay, init function, just try to access everything. Now just tell me how many actually attribute I'm having. I'm having 3 attribute, price, brand, camera. So here I'm giving price, brand and camera. So now what will happen, it will able to access all the attribute which is present inside this constructor right now, inside this particular class. Then it will execute this particular child class constructor. Okay, now your OS would be initialized and RAM would be initialized. Okay, now see, whenever I'm initializing a smartphone class, I'm giving all the input one by one. Like that means price of the phone, brand of the phone, camera, operating system, as well as the RAM of the phone. Now if I want to access the brand, that means brand is present inside the parent class, I can easily do it. I can also access the operating system, I can also access the price. That means I can access everything from the parent class as well as the from the child class. Now let me show you. If I execute the program, see, it will give you all the output one by one. Okay, so that's how with the help of super keyword you can access your parent class constructor. That means whatever non-attribute property you are having, whether it can be attribute, whether it can be methods, okay, everything you can access with the help of super keyword. And it's like very powerful concept inside OOP. Okay, so previous issue I think you saw, we can overcome this particular issue with the help of this particular super keyword inside OOP. Okay, now I think most of the things are clear how to use inheritance, okay, properly, and some important concept I also showed you. Now I think you can practice and you can use these are the concept in your implementation. Okay, so yes, this is all about from this video. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much.